I'm back with another video. This is like the only thing I could be consistent at. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing, but I like making videos. Y'all, this video is gonna be quick because look what I got waiting on me. Ooh, the oxtails. I'ma swallow that plate. I'ma swallow that plate when I finish this video. So we gonna get this, going cause that's love. I love oxtails. Okay, so this is not gonna be a funny video. I'm gonna try not to crack too many jokes, but y'all know that's what I do. But this video is about why I don't beat my kids and why I don't think you should beat your kids. Now I know everybody's gonna parent and do their own thing with parenting. Who am I to tell you guys what to do with the kids that y'all birthed? I understand that, but I just want y'all to listen to what I say and keep that in the back of your minds because we gonna take it there. Okay, so I have a question. What is the difference between a grown adult man beating on his woman that he loves, been with forever, takes care of, does everything for, just, sometimes he has a little slip up, little taste of crazy comes out real quick, versus like a parent beating on their kids? The only thing I could come up with that's a difference is, the parents might have birthed the kids, helped make the kids. That's the only difference. And yes, that's a big thing, but if you think about the acts being made, it's the same thing. And it just blows my mind that people can just be so against abusive men, abusive relationships. Oh, you need to leave him. He don't love you. Okay, but those same people be the ones beating on their kids, bruising up their kids, just because you're a parent doesn't mean that you can just knock your kids out when you want to, bruise them up when you want to. It doesn't mean that you can just treat them like that. That's some slave ass type mentality. And I completely understand, if you're raised a certain way, you're just gonna continue doing what you think is right. Somebody has to break these, gestational curses, I said gestational, generational. Somebody gotta break that cycle, okay? It's not okay. It's not okay at all. And it really hurts me to my heart, a child cannot defend themselves. How you over here getting mad at a man beating on a woman who could fully defend herself? She really could defend herself, but you're a grown-ass adult. You got 20 years on this kid at least, and you beating on a kid? Come on. That's not okay. My daughter's 10 and she ain't never got beat. I know how to talk to my daughter in a way that she already knows, you better sit it the fuck down or you just gonna have to sit it the fuck down. I just give her the eyes and the closed teeth and she's good. I don't have to use no force on her. I don't have to go pick up a belt or pick up objects to get her to act right. I know how to communicate with my child so that we ain't even gotta take it there. The line is way back here. She don't even get close. You gotta learn how to communicate with your children. You can't just beat on them. That sounds crazy. You supposed to love you. If I came to you and told you I was in a relationship today and I was so in love and he treats me so right, he does everything that I want him to do, takes me on dates, loves me, gives me money, pays for everything, he's there for my needs, we talk and everything, but then I add in, he beats on me time to time. You would dead ass tell me to leave him. He don't love you. So I'm trying to figure out how, as a parent, how can you just beat on your kids? I will cry. If I ever got to the point where I was really thinking about beating my daughter, I would fucking cry because I love her so much. I could not even see her being fearful of me. Why would I want my child to be scared of me? It doesn't make sense. When you beat on somebody, it's like you're trying to put fear in their heart or something. You ain't got to do that. You don't have to do that. There's other ways you could discipline a child rather than putting your hands on them. It's just not okay with me. So I'm going to give you a little example of what that could possibly do or possibly lead to because, okay, pause. In the black community, I don't know why it's so goddamn funny when we talk about stories of how we used to get our asses whooped. I don't know why. Maybe everybody does it, but I don't know why we find that to be so funny. But if you think about that shit is really fucking sad. It's really sad. Everybody has a story. And parenting, like when you have to chastise your child or get your child together, it just, you ain't gotta beat them. We are not slaves anymore. Just because the person fucks up does not mean you have to inflict physical harm on them to get them to do right. You need to work on yourself as a parent. Google some shit, pick up a book, get off Facebook, get off Instagram, and figure out what can I do to get my child to listen. Maybe they're fucking bored. They might just be fucking bored. That's why they're getting into everything. You might just need to go smoke a damn blunt because, homie, a child should not get you so bothered. It shouldn't rile you up that much that you have to, like, I'm about to beat your ass. That's your baby that came out of your body or came out of your ball sack. Like, you ain't got to do that. You need to work on yourself. You need to learn how to channel your anger and fix what's going on in your life, because right now what it sounds like is some people be so frustrated that they take out their frustrations on their kids. And it's not okay. It's not okay. But who am I to tell you how to raise your kids? I'm just going to tell you shit that happened to me. And by no means, I'm not putting anybody on blast. I'm just trying to help somebody at the end of the day, because shit is just not okay. Now, me and my mom, we cool as ever now. That is my angel. Like, she comes through for me whenever I need her. Whenever anything goes left, I know I could call my mom. If I got locked up right now, she gonna be the first person I call. You understand? Like, come get me. Like, that's how cool we are now. I'm 31 though. Of course, we're good now. But when I was younger, we wasn't really seeing eye to eye a lot. we really wasn't seeing eye to eye a lot, and I was scared of her because mama didn't play no fucking games, child. Like, we used to get our ass handed to us on a platter, baby. Like, take it and go sit the fuck down and think about what you did. Your ass sore? Figure it out. Like, she used to hand it to us. I was real scared. And it's not okay. Like, I'm joking about it now because I'm grown, and that was like years ago. Of course, I'm 31. But I had to go through a whole lot of shit because, whoo, child. So, when I was 18, I ended up getting with a man that acted just like my mom. Normally, us women, we get with men who act like our fathers, or we find a man that, is similar to our dads, because that's all we're around, that's all we see, that's what we're used to. Well, my dad was away, he was in college, so it was my mom. And just by me saying that, she had 2 kids. Of course, she stressed the fuck out. It was just her. And, she had to figure shit out. I understand. I got with a man that acted just like my mom. This nigga was a psychopath. This nigga Screws was not even, no, baby. But he acted just like my mom. And I didn't think anything of it because I was 18. I'm fresh out of my mom's house. It feels the same way as being with him felt the same as being at my mom's house. So it wasn't nothing different. It wasn't nothing like, it's what I was used to. Now, what I was used to, I would just go in my room all day and stay in my room all day because niggas was not really feeling each other. It is what it is. Like, niggas won't feeling each other. So everybody would just be in their rooms doing their own thing. And like, I didn't really get a lot of love, affection, and attention. My mom didn't get that. So she didn't know how to give that to me. That's totally understandable. I'm here to break these curses though, so I'm gonna do a whole fucking switch up and changing everything because no, baby. So I ended up getting with a man that was just like my mom, and he was just crazy. Okay, I ain't never got beat on by a man, but I got choked the fuck out like multiple times. But I never was in fear for my life or anything. It wasn't nothing that was like, I gotta get away from this man before he kills me or something, because it felt the same as being at home. Sad to say, it felt like I left one crazy house and I'm in another crazy house. I'm gonna just chill here for a little bit. This feels like home. That's what the fuck I was used to. It's what I was used to, so I didn't look at it as in, nah, this ain't right. This man can't love me if he's putting his hands on me. In my mind, I was like, shit, my mom loves me. She puts her hands on me. And you know, it might not have been crazy. Like at the time, I would probably think it was crazy, but she probably beat us the same way that you got beat. Sometimes it went a bit overboard, and sometimes it was just for no reason. I could tell she would just be frustrated or whatever, but we used to get our ass handed to us. I remember one time I got beat for going to the mailbox. Shit was crazy, okay? So I got out of her house because I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I gotta get the fuck out of here. I ended up leaving to go to the male version of her, and that, baby, that's not where it's at. And I'm saying that to say this: you have to watch how you treat your kids, because what you do when they're children, it follows them when they get older. Now, I'm a grown-ass woman now. I'm 31, and baby, you couldn't try me. You couldn't try me. There ain't no way, no how, no nothing, no. I couldn't see myself in that same position. I was 18 then. Young, stupid, dumb, thinking I'm grown, trying to get the fuck away from my mother. Like the rest of us. So I ended up in a fucking situation. Sad to say. I feel like growing up, how I grew up, I was real quiet. And I think that's why I'm so antisocial now. I don't really know. I'm just, I be thinking about a lot of stuff. I think maybe that's why I'm so anti now, because growing up, I was so, like, in school, I was so scared to fucking talk to people because I thought I would get in trouble some kind of way. A teacher would call my house and I'm going to get my ass handed to me. So, none of that. We not having none of that. Don't fucking talk to me. I'm not trying to get in trouble, because if I get in trouble, I'm going to go home and my mama's going to floor my ass. And I'm just not trying to do that today. So that followed me into my adulthood. I don't think that's what it is, but I think that has something to do with it. I just don't like to talk a lot. I like to be by myself. I like to do my own thing, because that's what I was used to doing, being in my room, doing my own thing by my fucking self. So shit is bright. So I'm saying that to say this: figure out a different way to deal with your children. Just because you're frustrated or they're fucking up or getting on your nerves, whatever, you got to figure out a different type of way to talk to your children, get into their minds. If you got to try 50 ways, shit, try it. Just don't go around putting your hands on your kids. Love on your kids. You're their mom, their father, whoever. Love on them children. The fuck you bring kids into this world to beat on them for? You sound crazy, okay? When being a parent, you got to get your mental all the way together. That's why I say me time is so damn important, because you got to have this up here. This up here got to be strong, child. Them kids going to put you through some shit. That don't mean you got to flip the fuck out and start acting like a psychopath. Just find different ways to talk to your kids. Love on your kids. Show your kids love and affection and attention, and they won't be that bad. I was bad because I low-key felt like I wasn't getting enough love, attention, and affection, conversation. I wasn't getting a lot of that. So I had to go find that elsewhere. Then I would get in trouble because I had to go find this elsewhere, and I would be doing stupid shit just to get my ass beat. You see that cycle? Like, stop. Pour into your children. Pour love into your children. Ask them how their day was. If they're doing something continuously to get on your nerves, sit their asses down and have a conversation. Ask them like, yo, what's good with you? What's going on? And if they're too young, you shouldn't even be that hype. If they're babies, you shouldn't even be that damn hype. You gotta get your mental together, okay? I'm about to go eat my food though. Take what I said, take it for what it is. If you beat on your kids, I feel like either they're going to be abusive or they're going to get abused. Or they're going to be timid as hell. It's just not going to go. And then some of y'all might get abused or be abused. Like, some might turn out fine. I know what I did. I know what I've been through. I'm never gonna put my hands on my kids. Ever.